Children, The Adventure of Toto is written by a very famous person, writer, that is Ruskin Bond. So he is the one who has written, and he was born on 19th May 1934 in Punjab. He spent his childhood in Gujarat and Shimla. He did his schooling from Bishop Cotton School, Shimla, from where he graduated in 1950. He won several writing competitions in the school. So children, generally most of his works are influenced by life in the hill station where he spent his childhood. His room, or the room of the roof, which was his first novel, was written when he was only 17 years old and was published when he was 21 years old. So children, uh, so I told you most of his work are influenced by life in the hill station, and he had won many children many awards also, like Sahit Academy Award in 1992, like for Our Tree Still Grows in Delhi. He was awarded the Padma Shri in 1999, then Padma Bhushan in 2014. So these are all the awards. Now Children, The Adventure of Tutu is a very funny story also, and it's a good story which the theme of the story is that we should love animals. Okay, they are all the creators of God. Better is for us if we keep them as pet animals in our home. In fact, some animals are there like monkey, which are not supposed to be kept as pet. Like here in this story, though the narrator had got a monkey, he wanted to keep it as a pet. He's having a lot of animals, but he could not keep them. Okay, but we should give a chance to live with us because they need our love and compassion. So, summary, children, I told you here the main points of the story. The grandfather was fond of animals and had a private zoo. Okay, Mm. He was very much fond of animal, and he bought a monkey from a tanga driver for 5 rupees. Toto was very pretty monkey, and children, the tanga driver used to keep the monkey tied to feeding truck, as the grandfather had his own private zoo, as he decided he would ask Toto for his zoo. So he was bought for 5 rupees, and Toto was a very pretty monkey according to the grandfather. Now, the story describes how a grandfather was fond of animals. He bought a monkey, namely Toto, from a Tonga driver for 5 rupees. The Tonga driver used to keep the monkey tied to a feeding trough. As the grandfather had his own private zoo, so he decided he would add Toto to his zoo. Now, Toto was a pretty monkey. His fingers were quick, and he used it as a third tail. He used to hang it from a branch of tree. His presence was kept secret from grandfather, as she did not like animals. From grandmother, as she did not like animals. Toto was very naughty. One day he disturbed many things in the room. Therefore, grandfather decided to transfer him to a big cage where other animals lived. Now, so children, once he was to accompany grandfather to Saharanpur in a big canvas bag. Okay, and the person who was collected, he had the grandfather has to collect his pension in Saharanpur, for he decided to take Toto along with him. A big canvas black kit bag was arranged to take him in a train, so he could not escape. On the way, children, he had done some very strange thing. Toto suddenly poked his head out of the bag, which resulted in payment of 3 rupees at the railway ticket collector. Then, children, he gave ticket collector a wide grin. Grandfather had to pay 3 rupees to the railway ticket collector. Toto was finally accepted in the home. He was given a comfortable home in a stable. He kept troubling Nana, the family donkey, on the stable. Okay. When Toto was finally accepted in the house, he was given a comfortable home in the stable. But he kept troubling Nana, a family talking talk. Toto and Nana never became friends. He always enjoyed warm water bath in cool winter evening. An incident is there which I will be going to tell you while explaining. The member of the family found it difficult to adjust with him in the home. So, children, grandfather decision and children, the treat of Toto, the great treat for Toto was warm water bath. And children, one more incident at how notorious he was, the incident how he had taken whole the full plate of pulao and he had thrown plates to the grandmother. The plate was broken into pieces. And then finally, children, grandfather also decided that he cannot be kept as a pet monkey. So his decision that he will be taking Toto back, as he was not the type of pet which should be kept as a pet in the house. He found the Tonga driver and sold Toto back to him for 3 rupees only. Okay, so he bought it for rupees 5 and sold it for 3 rupees because he found the member of the family found it difficult to adjust with him in the home. So finally, grandfather, children, he handed him to the Tonga driver, but at the same time a message was there that we should not, we can give a chance to be with us for some time. So now, children, I am going to read the lesson, The Adventure of Toto, and I will be doing the explanation. Grandfather bought Toto from a Tonga driver for the sum of 5 rupees. Now, children, it was grandfather who bought Toto from a Tonga driver from the sum of 5 rupees. This Tonga driver used to keep the little red monkey tied to a feeding trough. So children, that monkey used to keep tied to a feeding trough, and the monkey looked so out of place there that grandfather decided that he would add to the little follow to his private zoo. So children, grandfather thought he would keep that monkey to his little private zoo. Toto was a pretty monkey according to grandfather. So here pretty means beautiful. So according to the grandfather, Toto was a pretty monkey. Okay. How? Let me tell you. His bright eyes sparkled with mischief. Okay. Mischief. Notorious. So his bright eyes. Okay. Sparkled with mischief because his deep eyebrows, and he had a deep eyebrows, he had a teeth which was pearly white, were very often displayed in it a smile. So children, that pearly white often he used to smile, and people can see his pearly teeth. Now, which often displayed in a smile that frightened the life out of elderly Anglo-Indian ladies. Okay, children, frightened. Frightened means to get scared. Okay, or afraid. So some of the Anglo-Indian ladies, when he used to smile, the Toto smile at them, they used to get frightened out of their life, especially children, the old ladies which were elderly. But his hands took dried up, though they had been picked in the sun for many years. So Toto hands were dried up, okay, as if they had been picked in the dry sun for years. Yet his fingers were quick and wicked. And children, but his fingers, they were quite quick and wicked. He used to do a lot of things with the help of that finger. And his tail, while adding to his good looks, grandfather believed a tail would add to anyone's good look, also serve as a third hand. So children, his tail, according to the grandfather, it gave him a good look, and it used to serve as a what to say it used to serve as a third hand. Okay, why? Let's see. He could use it to hang from a branch, and it was capable of scooping up any delicacy that be out of reach of the hand. So children, he was capable of scooping up. Scooping up means he could take any delicacies. Delicacies means the good dishes, um, where his hand would not have reached. He could have taken any delicacies, any good things, okay, to eat. And he would also hang to the branches with the help of his tail. So that's why consider the tail as his third hand. Now, grandfather always first when grandmother brought home some new bird or animal. So first is a protest. Okay. So first you can write it here as a protest. Okay. First is protest. So grandfather always first when grandmother brought some new birds and animal. So it was decided that Toto present should be kept secret from her until she was in a particularly good mood. Now children, grandmother father knew that grandmother would make a fuss, so he thought he would not tell her, he would keep it as a secret. When she will be in good mood, then only he would be telling all these things that he had bought a monkey. Grandfather and I put him away in a little closet opening into my bedroom wall. So what grandfather had did, he had kept that monkey in a little room, okay, in my bedroom, which was a little closet opening into my bedroom wall. And that children, that closet was opening in the bedroom wall of the narrator, where he was tied securely. So we thought to a peg fastened into the wall. So children, there a peg was fastened into the wall, and where that Toto was tied securely with that peg on the wall. So finally they have to hide Toto from the grandmother, and when they thought that when her mood will be okay, then they would tell everything to the grandmother. So now let's see what happened. So now children, closet is a cupboard, okay, and let's see what Toto has done. A few hours later, when grandfather and I came back to release Toto, we found that the walls, which had been covered with some ornamental paper chosen by grandfather, now stood out as naked brick and plaster. So children, they were shocked, children, when they came there again. And what did they see? They see that the whole wallpaper was taken out from the wall. Okay, and they can see the brick and the plaster of the wall. So this is the first thing Toto had done to them. The peg in the wall had been wrenched from the socket, and children, the peg of the wall. It also had been wrenched. Wrench means pulled out. It was pulled out from the socket. What is a socket? A hole to fit it. Hole to fit it. Okay. So you can write wrenched means to pull out, and socket means hole. Okay, this is the meaning of socket. So that peg was there like this in the wall, and it was pulled out by Toto. So this all notorious thing, mischievous things he was doing it, which had been. I wonder what grandmother would say, but grandfather did not worry. He seemed pleased with Toto performance. Now, children, the narrator, he was worried. He told what how grandmother will be. She will be so angry at what she will tell to him. But grandfather, it seems that he was very happy with his performance, and he gave him a compliment. He is clever, said grandfather. Give Given time, I am sure he could have tied the torn pieces of your blazer into a rope and made him escape from his window. And children, what else he had done? He had children torn the blazer into pieces. Okay, so grandfather told that he is very clever monkey. If you will give him, he is clever. Given, I'm sure he could have tied the torn pieces of your blazer into a rope and made him escape from the window. His presence in the house is still a secret. Toto was now transferred to a big cage in the servants' quarter, where a number of grandfather's pet lived here sociably together. Now, children, grandfather, he did not tell. In fact, he was happy by his notorious things. He told, given time, I'm sure he would have tied the torn pieces of your blazer into a rope and made it escape from the window. So he told, according to the grandfather, he told his monkey is so clever that when we will give him that some pieces of blazer, torn pieces of blazer, he will make a rope, and suddenly so clever that he can jump out from the window. Where children, finally he was shifted to, it was decided, because he was doing a lot of mischief, it was decided that he would be shifted to servant quarter. His presence in the house was still a secret. Toto was now transferred to a cage in the servant quarter, where a number of grandfather pets lived here very sociably together. So it means that grandfather was very fond of animal, and where a lot of grandfathers he used to live, and they in a very sociable manner. Now, a tortoise, a pair of rabbits, a tame squirrel, and for a while my pet goat. So a tortoise, a pair of rabbits, a tame squirrel, and for a while my pet goat. But the monkey would not allow any of his companion to sleep at night. So the monkey was so bad that did not allow any of his companion to sleep at night. So grandfather, who had to leave Dehradun next day to collect his pension in Saharanpur, decided to take him along. Now children, he was so naughty that nobody wanted to take care of him. So children, next day grandfather had to leave for Saharanpur to collect his pension, and he decided that Toto would be going with him. Now, unfortunately, I could not accompany grandfather on that trip. So children, in that trip, it was a bad luck that the writer was not able to accompany grandfather on that trip. But he told me about it afterwards. But children, in a very sad manner, the grandfather, he told the writer that what he had done. A big black canvas kit bag was provided for Tutu. So a big black canvas kit bag was provided for Toto. This with some straw at the bottom became his new abode. Abode means home. So abode. So abode means here home. So for the journey, that big black canvas bag, it became abode. Okay, abode is home for Toto. Alright. Now, when the bag was closed, there was no escape. Now, children, the chain of the bag was closed, and everybody was sure that he could not escape now. Toto could not get his hand through the opening, and the canvas was too strong for him to bite his way through. Now, children, first of all, he was not able to open the chain. Secondly, children, he was not able to bite the bag as the canvas was too strong for his teeth. His effort to get out only had the effect of making the big roll about on the floor or occasionally jump into the air. Now, children, it was so funny that sometimes he was rolling on the floor to get out from the bag, and sometimes the bag was jumping by itself. In fact, Toto was jumping. So, children, from the floor or occasionally jump into the air, an exhibition that attracted a curious crowd of onlookers on the Dehradun railway platform. Now, children, a bag jumping by itself. Nobody even imagined that Toto was there inside. It was a funny scene, and so many crowds gathered at Dehradun railway station. And sometimes the bag was rolling back by itself, Toto inside it rolling. So, children, it was a very funny scene, and it attracted a lot of curious crowd that why this bag is jumping or rolling by itself. Um, Grandfather, he felt very what to could not tell anybody what he should tell. So Toto remained in the bag as far as Saharanpur. Finally, children, no, poor grandfather, he had to bear all this thing, and Toto had to remain in the bag as far as Saharanpur. But while grandfather was producing his ticket at the railway turnstile, Toto suddenly poked his head out of the bag and gave the ticket collector a wide grin. Well, anyway, everything was good and fine when grandfather, when Toto suddenly poked his head out of the bag and gave the ticket collector a wide grin. Okay, so um, the poor man was taken back. Grin means a wide smile. What is the meaning of grin? A wide smile. So when Toto he had taken his head out of the bag, a wide smile, with a wide smile, poor ticket collector, he was taken back. Okay, and with great presence of mind and much to grandfather annoyed. So children, grandfather was annoyed a lot. Poor ticket collector, he was so much he had to use his presence of mind at what is it. So he told finally, sir, you have a dog with you will have to pay for it accordingly. So now grandfather told in vain did grandfather take Toto out of the vein, and vain means useless. It was useless to argue that it was not a dog, but he was not ready to agree. So grandfather, he had to take Toto out of the bag, and he tried to prove that a monkey did not qualify as a dog or even as quadruped. Toto was classified a dog by the ticket collector. 3 rupees was the sum handed over as his fare, and he asked that there would be a fare for this monkey also, and that would be the sum for 3 rupees. Now, the ticket collector looked closely at the tortoise, prodded it with the forefinger. Prodded is he poked. Now, grandfather was so annoyed that he had taken a tortoise from his pocket and said, "What I must pay for this, since you charge for all animals." The ticket collector looked closely at the tortoise, prodded it with the forefingers, gave grandfather a pleased and triumphant look, and said, "No change, it is not a dog." When Toto was finally accepted by grandmother, he was given a comfortable home in the stable where he had not a companion, the family donkey, Nana. On Toto's first night in the stable, when Toto was finally accepted by grandfather, he was given a comfortable home in the stable where he had for a companion the family donkey Nana. On that first night in the stable, grandfather paid him a visit to see if he was comfortable. To his surprise, he found Nana without apparent cause pulling at her halter and trying to keep her head as far as possible from a bundle of hay. Now, children, what did he found at the Nana? He wanted to, he is trying to have his head as far as possible from a bundle of hay. Grandfather gave Nana a slap across her haunches and she jerked back, dragging Toto with her. He had fastened on to her long ear with his sharp little teeth. So he had fastened on to her long ear with his sharp little teeth. Toto and Nana never became friends. Okay. A great treat for Toto during cold winter evening was a large bowl of warm water given him by grandfather for his bath. He would cunningly test the temperature with his hand and then gradually step into the bath, first one foot, then the other, as he had seen me doing, until he was into the water up to his neck. Now, children, a scene of Toto's bath has been described here. A great treat for Toto during cold winter evening was a large bowl of warm water given him by grandmother for his bath. He would cunningly test the temperature with his hand, then gradually step into the bath, first one foot, then the other, as he had seen me doing, until he was into the water up to the neck. Once comfortable, he would take the soap in his hand or feet and rub himself all over. When the water became cold, he would get out and run as quickly as he could to the kitchen fire in order to dry himself. If anyone laughed at him during this performance, Toto feeling would be hurt and he would refuse to go on with his bath. One day Toto nearly succeeded in boiling himself. So what happened that day, children? Toto, he was a large kitten kettle had been left on the fire to boil for tea. Toto, finding himself with nothing better to do, decided to remove the lid. So he removed the lid of the uh, kettle. Finding the water just warm, he thought it is a good thing. There he would go inside the kettle and take a bath. He got in with his hand sticking out from the open kettle. This was just fine for a while. For a while he was very comfortable, but when the water started boiling, he was in trouble. Okay. Toto then raised himself a little, but finding it cold outside, sat down again. He continued hopping up and down for some time. So he continued hopping up and down for some time. And finally, children, grandmother arrived at time and he was safe. Otherwise, he could have burned. If there is a part of the brain especially devoted to mischief, that part was largely developed in Toto. Now, grandfather is telling if any mischievous thing was